In this lab, we will create an app engine and we'll deploy our application. So to do that, we'll first click on menu option. We'll click on app engine. So we'll say create application from an app engine window. We'll click on create application and we will select the region. So region, I'll select US Central, and I'll click on create app. So it'll ask me to select an language. I'll select Node.js. Environment, I can specify either standard or flexible. So I'll just go to flexible and click on next. So here I'll open a Cloud Shell, and the first thing I want to do is initialize my gcloud init. So gcloud, so initialize gcloud. It's been created successfully. So it is asking reinitialize this. Yeah, option number 1 we'll select. So we'll choose the icon trainer Edureka, and here we'll select which project. So I'll use the Edureka Batch project, and down to default zone I'll just say no here because already have a zone. That's we go. Next we should actually download a Node.js code. So I'll click on sample Node.js. So I get this. I just need this URL so I can clone it on my machine. Okay. So then I'll say git clone. Make sure your git is installed on your Cloud Shell, because this Cloud Shell will be installed. If you're doing it on your machine, make sure your git is installed, and we are getting get started node. Okay, so already the tab is there. We'll just use that. I will just give other name. I'll say get started. So we have get started, it's downloaded. So we are in a directory where our application is there. Okay, so here we do need to create an app.yml file. So to do that, I can use a editor, or I can do it here using. I'll just go and use the editor. So there I go. I need a code where I can specify the instance details. Okay, so we have get started. I'll create a new file, and this file will be app.yml file, and say okay. So app.yml file. So we have to write what is the instance type, the runtime. Okay, so we'll go to the YAML file and we say, so what's the install type, or those all things we are going to specify. Node.js runtime is equal to Node.js, environment is equal to flexible, So manual scaling, number of instance we need 1, resource we are going to CPU 1, how much memory and how much disk space. Okay, so we created this. So we have save it. So we have our YML file ready. So again ls, so that is your app.yml file. So this is an Node.js, so we have to install npm install. So it will install all the required dependency to run your application. Yeah. So then we have npm start. So it's listening to the port number 80. Okay. So port number 80 localhost. So we'll click here web and port number 80. So what is the preview? We'll click here, preview on port 8080. Ensure service is listening to port number 80. Okay, localhost port 8080, we'll be able to use it. So here you go. So is the application, you can hit that. So it's the application is working. Now this is deployed in your local host. Okay, so let us see how to deploy on your app engine and it will running. So we'll wind up here, control C. Okay, so again, so this time we are going to say gcloud app deploy, gcoy app deploy. If you have a unique name for your app.yml file, you have to specify that app.yml file. So app.yml file. So app deploy. If you have some other name, you have to give the name and you have to specify that. So this will take a while to deploy your application. Say yes, you want to continue. So this will take a while to deploy your application.